Hi there. Thank you for recently beginning your subscription with eSpace. We wanted to make a quick video to help you get started with the Event Scheduler module. Now, when you first log into your new account, it's first going to show you a setup wizard. And that setup wizard, in essence, is going to walk you through the basic settings that we have in eSpace. It's going to prompt you to select a location, which by definition is going to be the multiple campuses that you have in your facility, or you may just have one campus, and that's fine too. You can also then begin to add your spaces, which are going to be the schedulable rooms in which the events take place, your resources, which are going to be the movable items that could be associated with your events, such as a table, chairs, projectors, and coffee pots. And then it'll also get you started on services. And services is what we consider to be anything that requires human interaction or a heartbeat. So that could be anything from communications, catering, childcare, AV, anything along those lines could be considered a service. Now through this setup wizard, I would go ahead and recommend adding whatever you can, but then you could always come back to settings basic and choose these settings here and go ahead and fine tune all the items that you'd like to add. I'd also highly recommend while you're here to go ahead and begin looking through some of the more advanced settings. Now, can be very granular, and I highly recommend you read a couple of our articles before getting in here. But we do have the option to have event categories, which I highly recommend, which is going to be how you parse out the different ministries or however you want to filter your events. You have the approval areas, so if you're using our users for sub-administrators, the sub-admin user, then you can then add approval areas in which they're in charge of. And you can find more information in this if you look for sub-admin in the knowledge base. Just search that article and you'll find more about that there. You also have the form builder, which needs to be required for any forms or for any items that are selected. You have the ability to have mandatory questions that are asked for them to book those items. So you could fill those out here. Configurations would be when I'm setting up my rooms, how exactly I'd like them to look, how are they going to be configured. Those all need to be predefined here under configurations, so I'd make sure taking a look at that. I highly also recommend looking at the public calendar. If you want to be able to have your calendar on your website with all the events marked as public, I really highly suggest looking at this one. And then event request forms. So this is going to be great too. If you'd like people outside of your staff or outside of having a login from eSpace to request events, they could easily do so here. Now there's a whole lot more to explore, but I think going through the settings, the basic and the advanced is a great place to start and continue to build out your organization. Now if you have any questions for us, feel free to reach out to support, and you could access the support right under here under the help tab, but I'd also highly recommend going to our knowledge base as well and looking at all the articles we have. We do really have some great stuff in here that you can come find and reference, such as the articles about the different users we have, and all the new features that we bring out as well will be shown here. So I highly recommend keeping a good look here. And thank you again for subscribing with eSpace. I hope this video has been quick and helpful for you to get off to the right foot. But again, if there's any way we can help, just please let us know and we're there for you. Thank you. Have a great day.